That boy's always practicing. All this work is going to make him a very skilled hunter indeed.
Mowgli is forever coming up with new hunting ideas. They don't always work right away, but he doesn't let that discourage him.
I should hope not. After all, he's my student. And if there's one lesson I've tried to teach him, it's if at first you don't succeed.
Try again. And for your information, I'm the one who taught him that lesson. But don't worry, Bagheera. I know you've done your share to teach Mowgli about the jungle. I must admit, I haven't been much of a teacher lately. It's been a while since I had any time alone with the man-cub. How is he doing these days?
Well, actually, there's one thing that's got me worried.
Got you worried?
Yes, romance is in the air.
What? Romance?
Mm-hmm.
That can be dangerous.
Yes, it can. But I think Mowgli will get through it.
Are you telling me Mowgli's in love?
No, but watch this.
She's good.
Be quiet.
Catch any fish yet, Mowgli? Not yet. But I still think this fish trap is a pretty good idea. Anyway, I thought you might like a nice bird. Huh? A bird for me? I can always catch another one. Gee, I don't know what to say except thanks a lot, Lala. You're welcome, Mowgli. As long as you really like it, then I'm happy.
See, romance is in the air.
It sure is.
But unfortunately, this romance is one-sided. Lala's trying to win Mowgli's affection, and he has no idea why.
It's always a sad thing when romance is one-sided.
Yes, it certainly is. But even if this romance weren't one-sided, it's easy to see how there might be difficulties.
Why do you say that?
Oh, come now, Baloo. Mowgli is a human, and Lala is a wolf. Doesn't that strike you as a bit unusual?
I see what you mean. It would be rather strange.
Let's just hope no one's feelings are hurt.
Thanks, Lala. I really had a lot of fun today. I even managed to catch some dinner. I had a lot of fun, too. You know, Mowgli, I don't think we've played together before. That's hard to believe, Lala. It's true. Well, I'm awfully glad we're finally friends. So long, Lala. Bye. I hope your bird is good. Thanks again, Lala. See you soon, Kiki. What are you doing around here? I was looking all over for you, Lala. For me? But why? Well, I was just wondering if you'd seen Akela today, that's all. You know, he's not feeling well, Lala. You should try to stay close to him, in case he needs you. Really? Did he tell you that?
No, not exactly.
Well, let me set you straight then, Sura. My grandfather's in fine health for a wolf his age, and even if he weren't, how I look after him is none of your business.
All right. I take it back, but I still think you're better off with your grandfather than chasing around after Mowgli all day long.
What did you just say, Sura? Tell me one time you ever saw me chasing Mowgli. One time.
Oh, well, I didn't actually see you do it, but all I'm trying to say is...
Save it! I've heard quite enough of your opinions about my private life.
But, Lola, I wasn't... I mean, all I want to say is, well, I have a great big crush on you, and
You have a crush on me? That's a good one. I think it's only fair to tell you that the feeling isn't mutual, so don't bring up this lovey-dovey business ever again. I'm an unattached wolf, and I intend to stay that way. Have I made myself clear?
Lola... Sometimes the world seems so simple. The sun sets, the moon rises, and darkness falls gently over the whole jungle. We all sleep for a while, and then by dawn, it's all a big mess again.
Chi-Chi, what are you talking about?
I don't really know. But I know one thing. It's good to have a full belly and a place to sleep.
Yes, you're right there.
I get lonesome.
Chi-Chi,
Mm-hmm.
you've had your lair in the old oak tree for a long time now, haven't you?
Yes.
How would you like to leave your lair and move in with me? I think my lair is a lot cozier than the old oak tree, and if we lived together, we wouldn't be so lonesome.
Great idea. I think we'll have a lot of fun living together, Mowgli.
Well then, that's settled. From now on, little Chi-Chi, we're brothers living in the same lair and sharing everything we have.
That's right. We're brothers. Yahoo! Home sweet home.
Hey, be careful. I just tidied up in there. We're brothers.
Open wide. There's a good lad. Ready for another bite? Good. Ah, it's healing nicely. That's Mother Nature's medicine for you. Whew. Hmm? The fire's going nicely. Now we can have a little chat. I can't leave you here to fend for yourself. So come with me to the village tomorrow.
Good morning, Grandfather.
Did you catch that, Lala?
Yes. I love hunting in the early morning when everyone else is fast asleep.
Have you forgotten? We wolves are supposed to hunt with the pack, not alone.
I'm sorry, Grandfather. I was only having a little fun. I didn't mean any harm. You're always telling me to enjoy life and have a good time. Now it's my turn to say the same thing to you. You've been cooped up in here for far too long.
Yes, you're right there, Lala. But I don't have the energy I had when I was younger. I spend my days hoping that someone will step forward and replace me as leader.
Grandfather, how can you say that? You're still strong. We need you.
All right. Now let's discuss your future, Lala.
What's there to discuss?
I saw Sura yesterday. He told me that he's very fond of you and he hopes you feel the same way.
Why, he's got some nerve talking to you.
All right, all right. Obviously, you don't feel the same way.
Oh.
Still, he's an upstanding young wolf, and he seemed to be sincere, Lala. We can't just ignore him now, can we?
Sure we can. He's a pest.
Lala, I'm surprised at you. If you don't clear things up with Sura, feelings are bound to be hurt.
Well, at least they'll be his feelings and not mine.
You might at least consider his good points, Lala. Sura is strong and stout-hearted. I'll admit he doesn't have much sense of humor.
Who cares?
Wait! Oh, Lala.
That's Sura. He went to Grandfather behind my back. Watch this! That was your best throw yet, Mowgli! Look out! Wow! Go! Fantastic catch, Mowgli!
Come on now, Kichi. Mowgli's tricks are good, but you should try not to get carried away. You'll give Mowgli a swelled head.
No, I won't. I'm just giving Mowgli a little encouragement while he practices his hunting skills. Nosy.
What? What did you call me?
Oh, nothing. A lovely day, isn't it? What a thing!
Mowgli, have you seen Lala lately? I thought she'd be with you.
Not today, but we saw her yesterday and she was very friendly. She played with us all day long. Didn't she, Mowgli? Mm-hmm. She's never been so nice. I think she's trying to prove to me that she finally accepts me as one of the pack. But I have to admit, I still get kind of nervous when I'm around her.
Of course. That's only natural. It might even be wise to keep your distance from her.
My distance? What do you mean?
Oh, just a word of caution.
direction. When I do, you run for it. Dora! Dora! Now, Lala! Run! Run for it! Dora! Look out behind you! Run, Lala! Oh, no! What do I do? Baloo! Dora, are you all right?
Fine. Just a few bruises. Thank you, Baloo. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I don't know what would have happened to Lala and me.
Glad to help out. When I heard that racket, I knew the gators were up to something. Then I saw both of you. I'm just happy nobody was seriously injured.
And thank you, Sora. I'd have been lost without you.
No need to thank me. I just did what any old wolf would have done.
You were wonderful, and I sure am glad you were there when I needed help. Those wounds of yours must hurt.
They're nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, this is terrible. Simply terrible. I have terrible news, everyone. Bagheera, Mowgli, this is no time for sleep.
Let's hear your news.
That criminal is on his way. He'll be here soon.
A criminal? Huh?
His name is Grizzle the Wolf, and he's coming with his gang.
What? How's that, Chill? Are you sure Grizzle's coming and not some other wolf?
I saw him myself, Bagheera. He and his gang have been driven this way by humans after attacking their farm animals.
Bad news.
Is this Grizzle really as terrible as that?
Oh, yes, Grizzle's a very nasty wolf. He used to belong to your pack until he was chased away. Now he and his cronies wander about like vagabonds, breaking the law when they like.
Would a wolf do that?
Not just any wolf, Mowgli. We're talking about Grizzle. He lived among us a long time ago, and he wasn't always an evil wolf, but he fell under Shere Khan's influence and became an attacker of farm animals. After that, he went from bad to worse, committing dreadful crimes. Eventually, we chased him away, so he took to roaming the countryside with a handful of other wolves who had fallen under his spell.
You say Grizzle's heading this way? Now I understand why that's terrible news.
It most certainly is. And judging by his location, he'll be here before too long.
This is very serious. Grizzle and his gang will stop at nothing. You can be sure they'll raid our hunting grounds, and they'll lay the jungle to waste before they're through. If we don't come up with a way to stop Grizzle, we're finished. Mowgli, go and find Akela right away. We've got to have an assembly immediately.
Right.